están? Mi nombre es Alba Mar. Me pueden decir Alba, el canal se llama Seriela. Estamos aquí para hablar de libros y algunos de ellos en español desde Puerto Rico. Hi, my name is Alba Mar. You may call me Alba. Channel name is Seriela. We're here to talk about books and some of them in Spanish from Puerto Rico. Yeah, I did. I switched out my shirt. But not for you, for me. So I know the difference between the videos. Yeah, because I'm at that age. Senior moments. I was tagged. This is another tag. Yeah. I had been tagged at the end, the very end of February, by a new Puerto Rican booktuber, young lady by the name of Zaida Liz. And I will link her channel, Librology por Zaida Liz, down in the description box below. And I agree with Heidi from My Reading Life that the leap year book tag, which is what I'm going to do, applies all year because the whole year is a leap year. We have not exhausted the 366 days of leap year, so I will now do the leap year book tag. And the first prompt is an extra day. What's a book that brought something a little extra? You just saw this book in the last tag, in the last video, yeah, which was my first book that I ever reviewed. Sounds of Watching, which is a luxurious bilingual feat of photography by Javier Roman Nieves about the birds that he would observe in Viejo San Juan. Now he did this through crowdfunding, if I'm not mistaken. And I donated because, yeah, to me it's important. And it's such a beautiful book. I had no idea it was going to be so well done, frankly. It's a work of art. And what extra did that bring? He sent me, besides a beautiful card that he sent me with a message, right? Message in Spanish. He sent me this beautiful photograph. I think it's a reinita, we call it here in Puerto Rico. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. That was the book that brought something extra. Sounds of Watching, Sonidos de Avistamiento by Javier Roman Nieves. Love that book. Taking a Big Leap is number 2. What is one book that you are or were afraid to read? And you saw that one in the last video also. What can I say? It's coincidence. Afraid of reading Rayuela. I started it and it was a little weird, the style for me. But I'll try again in a while. Not yet. I have too much on my TBR. Every 4 years, what is the 4th book that you read this year? That was Wolf Hall, and I'll put it up here even though it's in the other room. That was the 4th book that I read this year. Number 4 says 366 days in a year, and I'm supposed to look on the 3rd shelf, name the 6th book on that shelf, and the 6th one after that, which is what you saw me do, or I'll clip it over here. Yeah, this is my Puerto Rico bookshelf. It's the 3rd one in the house. You come in through the front door. There are 2 bookshelves in that area, the front area. And this is the 3rd one right here with all my Puerto Rican books. And the 3rd shelf right there, the 6th book there, was by Che Paralitici, No Quiero Mi Cuerpo, Tambor. El servicio militar obligatorio en Puerto Rico. This is about the draft in Puerto Rico and the protests against the draft, especially during the Vietnam War. Then the sixth book after that was a surprise. This is another crowdfunding effort. Voces Libertarias, Orígenes del Anarquismo en Puerto Rico by Jorel Meléndez Vadillo. This is the history of the origins of anarchism in Puerto Rico. Yeah, very interesting book. I remember when it got here. Yeah, and then it has something extra too. A little bulletin, a feminist bulletin with all sorts of information about feminists here in Puerto Rico. And then it says, name 4 books that you want to read by next leap year, or name something on your bookish bucket list that you want to complete by the next leap year. Well, I interpret that to mean that they are not that important if I can give them 4 years. And regrettably, for some people, that would be romance. I could leave that, any of them, for the next leap year. And from what I've been experiencing lately, any biographies of royalty, yeah, that can wait for the next leap year. Number 6, leapfrog. Name a book on your TBR that has green on it, and that was the book that was up there. Is the biography of Don Ricardo Alegría, Una Vida, by Carmen Dolores Hernandez. Now, Don Ricardo Alegría, I knew him personally. He was one of my professors at the postgraduate level. Beautiful, beautiful human being, loving human being. And he was the one who founded El Instituto de Cultura Puertorriqueña, the Institute of Puerto Rican Culture, which is, I firmly believe, one of the reasons why we haven't disappeared as a culture. That was Don Ricardo Alegría, Una Vida. Wonderful man. Number 7, bad luck. What bookish things do you steer clear from? I tend to steer clear from new releases because of the hype. Yeah, I can spend my money gladly on used books and backlists of things that I'm interested in. But the hype surrounding new releases, not so much. And tagging people, well, so many people have already done this tag, I wouldn't know where to begin tagging people. But if you haven't done the tag, remember that we still have the rest of the year, and it's still a leap year. Yeah, so feel free. It's an open invitation. Así que take care, people. Keep on reading. Okay? I appreciate your time, and welcome to all the new subscribers. I welcome you here. Sigan leyendo, mi gente. Cuídense mucho. Tomen las medidas necesarias. Los quiero mucho. Adiós.